So, Mikey, are you ready for our competition? We will have to go through many steps to reach the very end, although only I can do it.
While you're talking, I'll already start the test.
How lucky he was that Tun 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 Sahura wouldn't notice.
JJ, look at this! It looks like we've almost reached the first test!
You know that you were being chased by a monster until we entered the portal, right? In the future, you should be much more careful if you want to live.
It makes me laugh that you were running away from Tun 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 Sahur, but let's get started.
You're right. I'm already very curious to know what kind of test we'll have to go through. It's probably gonna be something simple. Wait though, I need to decide what to destroy? It's impossible.
But if you don't choose anything, you won't be able to go any further. And everything is much simpler than it seems.
You're right. I have to choose between my family and Sippanzini Bananini. Of course I'll throw the mob into the lava. And if you hadn't made that face, you'd have done exactly what I did.
Well, if you're already sure, then just press the button. It's a pity that we can't save everyone.
Don't worry. This mob may appear again. So I did everything right. Now let's go and see what choice you have. It seems to me that there will be something similar.
If that's the case, it's going to be harder for me than it is for you. Because I want to keep Chimpanzini Bananini.
Mikey, how can you say that? Look who's on the second block. It's your girlfriend and baby. You just have to choose them. They won't survive in the lava.
I think everything will be fine, so let them swim in the lava for a bit.
I can't believe you made that choice. And now you're gonna have Chimpanzini Bananini. Although I don't think it will help you in any way. Let's go take a look at the next test.
I'm starting to enjoy these challenges. I wish they were that simple.
Mikey's talking weirder and weirder.
Well, we've reached the second test. What do you think will happen there? I hope I don't have to fight.
Mikey, if you're so scared, then you can switch places with me. You always say that I have the best, but if there's gonna be horror, then it's your own fault, okay?
Thanks for letting me switch. I'm going to pass the test quickly now.
Like Mikey said, he has a dangerous opponent here. And what should I do about it? I don't think I can win. Mikey, I'm probably going to explode right now.
Was it my imagination, or did the creeper give you a golden apple? I thought it was going to explode.
Apparently, the creeper turned out to be kind in your trial, so I shouldn't have been afraid of exploding. But then what will you have? We'll find out soon enough, because the creeper will come to you.
I think everything will be fine. This is not the creeper that brings pain. Give me the emeralds.
Mikey, I don't think anything good is gonna happen to you. So I wish you good luck. But if they hadn't changed, I would have been in this place. But instead, I'm just standing there with a golden apple.
JJ, please, help me. Now I'm going to look like a real monster. All because of the creeper.
Now you have to take the tests in this form, which is very funny, and I think it's time for us to move on.
Look, here we are at the next test. I was also able to regain my normal appearance.
Now you need to avoid falling into the lava, so run very carefully. And if you choose the wrong path, I'm unlikely to be able to save you. Don't stop.
Let me show you how real professionals do it. And then you'll just repeat it after me.
Do I have to fall into the lava too? Mikey, I told you to be careful. So how are you going to get out? But wait, who gave you permission to use cheats?
You can't stop me from using it. So in just a couple of minutes, I will be able to pass all the tests and win.
And here is the super transport on which I will pass this test. It would be much easier to run by myself, but I want to do everything according to the rules. It's time for me to speed up.
How slow you are doing everything! JJ, you're definitely not going to beat me.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm already halfway there. And when I get to the finish line, a pleasant surprise awaits you. Because I have a lever that will undo all the cheats.
I do not believe. But wait, I really can't fly anymore. Could you have at least warned me?
If I had warned you, it would have been very boring. And now I can catch up with you quickly. And why do you look like a flatbread? Did you really fall that much?
Believe me, I can still get back at you for what you did. So now be afraid of me.
I know you're just trying to scare me, but you won't succeed. So let's just see what awaits us next. I think there's something interesting there.
I will hope that there will be a duel. That way, I can officially destroy you.
Mikey, it looks like we're not going to do anything dangerous this time. Instead, we're going to play hide and seek. Are you ready? I'm very good at this game.
It's time for us to decide who will hide first. Although perhaps it will tell us by itself. JJ, good luck!
I'm sure Mikey will never be able to find me. I'll be using the bathroom at that time. And to make it easier for me, I'll move around the location. I'm big though, so Mikey can spot me quickly. In that case, I'll still stand next to the other toilets. Mikey won't know exactly where to check.
JJ, just a little more and I'll be looking for you. So you should hide very well.
In general, I'm ready to start the game, because the place where I will be standing has already been chosen. And is it just me, or does Mikey have too big a sword for this kind of game? It's scary.
Well, it's time for me to carefully check all the blocks that are standing strangely.
The problem is that sometimes I will change to a random block, so I'm gonna have to move anyway so that Mikey doesn't notice me. For example, now I have become a shell.
How strange! I can't find you anywhere. I hope you didn't use any bugs.
It's really going to be very easy. Mikey literally walks around me and can't notice. Had he forgotten the rules of the game? It's very good for me.
Well, never mind. There will be another substitution soon. So I'll catch a glimpse of you running.
Apparently, it's going to be more difficult for me because now I'm the radio. And there is no radio stand in this room. So I'll just have to stand up and hope Mikey doesn't notice me.
Well, I don't know where to look for you anymore. JJ, I give up. Show me where you're hiding.
Mikey, I've been around you all this time, but you didn't even notice my transformations. Now you have to hide. And believe me, I can find you in a few seconds.
But it seems to me that you won't succeed. And here's the sword you'll be looking for. It's time for me to hide.
Well, finally I'll have that big sword for hunting. If I can hit Mikey with that, he's gonna be in big trouble. And it seems to me that he has already managed to hide. Mikey, where are you hiding? I like your idea of putting a lot of pictures of you here. I might get confused that way, but I will look at everything even more carefully. And who is that hanging on the ceiling? Mikey, did you really think I wouldn't notice you?
At first, I thought it was a good idea. But then I realized that there was no way I could get down.
So you're also glad that I found you? It's so weird. I also won 2 times in a row. So the victory in this challenge is mine. It's very nice to understand that.
Let's just go to the next test already. I'm going to have to take it out on you somehow.
Mikey, it looks like we're gonna have to choose new friends in this challenge. And if we make the wrong choice, the mob can attack us. It will be dangerous.
Let's see which mobs are on the right side. It seems to me that I can make a choice very simply.
I want to make a weird decision and save the monster burger. I haven't seen Banana Kid for a long time, and I don't know what could have happened to him. Look, my choice turned out to be the right one.
But why? Wait, Björk started giving you emeralds. But how is this possible? I do not believe...
My intuition has never failed me, so now you have to make the right choice. Although it seems to me that everything is much simpler for you. So, just break one of the cages.
It seems to me that it would be better to free the smart villager. If he's smart, then he's got money.
If you're sure, just pull the lever, although something tells me that you should have done it differently. If a villager attacks, you will fight on your own.
Thank you so much for saving me. If you don't mind, I'll give you something as a reward.
You see, I told you I could make the right decision too. I'm going to have a mountain of diamonds soon.
But it seems to me that you were mistaken after all. In fact, this villager is an infected monster, so now you have to hide from it. I'm going to my room.
JJ, can you help me? It will be more interesting to go further together, and not just you.
Calm down. I'm sure this big monster won't be able to go any further, so you're safe. But let's leave the choice to me next time. It was a little scary.
Hey, a little bit? I was very scared, so I will never participate in such trials again.
Don't worry, I'm sure it won't happen again. So open the door and let's move on.
Well, let's go!
So we got to the next test, and this time I don't understand at all what we will need to do. But as always, I can handle the task without any problems.
Don't you think we'll have to work as a team this time? You're going to tell me where to go.
Well, let's try it. Then go inside the cactus room. You're gonna have to find something here. Although I can't see anything yet, try to look around a bit.
Actually, it's not as easy as you think. All cacti are very prickly. I won't last long.
Mikey, the lever was actually on the ceiling. Although it seems to me that you wouldn't be able to reach it anyway. So let's go to the other part of the test for now.
So what do we have to do there? Is it really possible to get close to a creeper and steal something from it?
Oh, yes, you got it right. The problem is that there's no way to get to the chest yet. If only we could move the creeper, it would be easier.
What if we go around this place from the other side? There is also a path not only to the right, but also to the left.
Well done. I quickly figured out what to do. And now we have a fishing rod, so we can do what I was talking about. The creeper will cease to be a threat to us, and you'll take it all away.
But why do I always do something dangerous? You can also come in and see what's in the chest.
You can see that I'm busy with something else right now. But if you don't want to, then I'll go get the chest, and the creeper definitely won't explode.
Well, that's good. I'm sure there won't be anything interesting there, so I don't want to take any chances.
It was probably a mistake to think that there was nothing valuable inside. I was able to find a whole bunch of emeralds, and since you sent me here, I'll keep everything for myself.
I understand you've also found everything you need to create leverage. I'll have to go back to the cactus room.
I believe that you will succeed. And what if your door opens just by pressing the lever? I suggest you check it out. Suddenly, you won't have to break anything.
I already regret that I got such a difficult test. Well, it will be easier from now on.
And yet, nothing happens. So you shouldn't click so often. He also started blinking red. Mikey, this is the wrong lever. You'll have to go through it all again.
And how can I do anything now if I look more like a stick? I'm tired of it all.
By the way, why don't you just go back and break that lever? You can bring it to the door and then everything will open. Don't thank me for my advice.
I also came up with this idea. So don't count it among your achievements. It's time for us to move on.
By the way, you got the lever faster than me because I still have to craft it. But at least I didn't suffer in the cactus room.
I'll get tired of waiting for you to make yourself this lever. Look how thin I've become. I won't let it go like that.
I can't believe you've become like this. But let's just move on. I want to finish everything as soon as possible and defeat you.
You shouldn't think you can do it. I will give my best.
Okay.
JJ, this is where we have to go through the same ordeal because it's an escape from the tsunami.
It's so dangerous. Let's run as fast as possible, and we'll also have to go through parkour here. But I thought we wouldn't have any more dangerous trials.
Look, there's a location with a lot of monsters ahead of us. It's a good thing they're all gonna drown.
I'm very surprised that you could find a plus in our challenge. There's also a chest, so I'll take everything inside, even if it's just plain cakes.
What was the outcome?
There really were cakes, but now we have to dodge chainsaws and falling walls. Mikey, I hope you can make it to the end.
In case you haven't noticed, I already have a little problem. Part of the head was hit by a chainsaw.
Well, the most important thing is that you're still alive, and we only have one stage left to go, so run faster. I hope that there will be a portal here so that we can move on quickly.
You're right. There really is a portal here. I also see something strange.
Well, why did you do that? Look where we are now. We will need to participate in high-speed construction, and you have no chance of winning.
In fact, I can win. That's because I've been training for a long time for this moment.
Well, in that case, it will be very interesting, and we will need to build different buildings, so you can't copy it from me. That makes me happy.
I advise you not to waste any time, because I've already started planning the size of the McDonald's.
I don't think Mikey's gonna make it anyway. And what is that strange red circle? That's it. I realized what I can do now. It's a bonus especially for me. I also have a very convenient place to break Mikey's entire territory. How funny he runs around and doesn't understand what to do. And if he hadn't said he could win, I wouldn't have shot at him. I hope he didn't have the same red circle. And after I shoot everything, I need to go back downstairs quietly. If Mikey realizes that this is all my fault, he will try to destroy me.
Well, that's just terrible. JJ, do you really think I don't understand who's doing all this? You're lucky I don't have a gun.
That's exactly what I was hoping for. Thank you for telling me everything right away. Now I will quietly build a Walmart. Well, that's it. I think I've got a good store. But Mikey would never have had time to make a good McDonald's. so my victory is obvious.
I told the judges what you did to me, so you can hardly win.
Well, now we'll check it out. Look, so far I have more points than you. Although everything can change dramatically, but how is this possible? My Walmart is much better than McDonald's.
I can't believe it myself, but as you can see, it's true. It's time for someone to learn to accept defeat.
No, I'm sure it's all some kind of mistake. After restarting the screen, everything will become completely clear. And look, it looks like I've won after all, albeit by a small margin.
No, I refuse to believe it. After all the bad things you've done, have you also won? You set it up.
Let's just accept that I won and that's it. Now we need to get out of this place somehow. I found out that there is a portal here, but it's unusual.
In my opinion, this is the most common portal. Although the pit is too deep near it. Could it be a trap?
Mikey, I knew you'd do that. I'm definitely not going to be able to get out of this place.